guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing super well. So in today's video I'm showing you the design and creating process for the Her Circus in the Clouds art print. This is one of my favorites. Well, they're all my favorites to be honest, but I especially love this one because of the colors. I think they just work so well together and it looks so calming. I think teal is probably my favorite color. I love purple, but teal is just a stunning color to me. So as usual, when I am doing any drawing, either digital or traditional, I start with a sketch first. That just helps me kind of set down the initial idea. I actually sketched this one out in my sketchbook, so I took a picture of it and added it to my Procreate canvas, and then I sketched it like over the top of that, copied it over the top. I sketched this one a really long time ago, about 2 years ago probably, and I most likely wouldn't do this now because I'm a lot more confident in my skills to be able to replicate a sketch onto something else. But at the time I wanted it to look exactly like my sketch, which is crazy because by the end it kind of looks like, you can tell that it's the same sketch, but it looks so different to me from the initial outlines to the finished product. So once I've done my sketch, I went in with my final outlines. This just gives me a chance to tone up any messy lines, since the sketch is always quite messy for me, like super messy. And then anything that I want to add from the sketch or that I don't want to add, I'll just add that to the final outlines. I'd say my processes for sketching and then outlines can be pretty unconventional, and I feel like most artists would probably say the same thing, but sometimes for me, after I've done the sketch and even after I've done like final outlines, as long as it's before my color process, I would actually add more sketches just on another layer and then go over them with final outlines, just because I'm always thinking of something else that I would want to add to it, or yeah, like, so I'm a bit unconventional in that sense. However, I was going to say, even after I've started the colors, I can still add sketches and then go over them in final outlines, even though that's not the best idea because it could be harder to incorporate once you've started colors, but it happens sometimes. Going in with like base colors next, I knew I wanted it to be one of my favorite colors, which is teal, so I kept that teal theme going in and just kind of changed the shade so that the outfit would just be different shades of teal that come together. I use reference photos just for the skin tone, just to help me out a little bit with color matching. I like using references, especially from Pinterest, just because my color theory is not always good, so I definitely want to improve my colors over time, but sometimes just having a reference makes it a little bit easier. Oh, okay, so I also forgot to mention that after I do final outlines, I'll go in with like a separate layer and just put basic shadows on there for the entire art print or for the entire piece of artwork, just so that when I go to put my base colors on, I can change that shadow layer to multiply, and then I won't actually have to change the colors of the shadows to match the base colors that I add. I hope that makes sense. And of course I go in with darker shadows. You can kind of see me going in with the darker shadows on the shirt coming up here, yeah, right here. So it's just like an initial shadow layer that I do after the final outlines. Also here I'm changing the lip color because I realized I didn't want it to be pink at all. I wanted it to be quite dark makeup, but still really like natural and light. And you'll also see me turning layers on and off, so it kind of looks a bit weird at some points, but I'm just going in and just making sure that those layers are perfect before I move on to anything else. And sometimes if I can't quite pinpoint a mistake that I've made, I'll turn off all the layers and then kind of go through them to just see where that mistake is, and then fix that, and then turn all the layers back on. So at first you can kind of see I did like a spotty design for her little headpiece, but it just did not work well at all, and I thought it looked quite childish. So I ended up scrapping that and just making it one colour, no details. Well, when I say no details, I just mean no patterns, and I really like how that turned out. And then I went in with darker shadows and then highlights for the shirt. I wanted it to be a really satin, shiny type of material, so I just went in with loads of highlights and folds, and then I added lace to the front of the shirt and on the sleeves as well, because I wanted the shirt to look really expensive and just very detailed, and just not like your ordinary everyday casual shirt. In terms of her makeup, I wanted it to be quite light, and of course I kind of already mentioned that the lips, I went with a darker shade, and essentially she works at a circus, so I wanted the makeup to reflect that too and kind of have the main focus on the eyes, so I decided to go in with like a gold luminous eyeshadow and make sure that really popped. So for her hair, I decided to go with space buns, which I really love. I love how it turned out, but I definitely struggled with the hair the most, only because I wanted it to be messy, but messy and like natural messy, but also with definition in the curls too. But I do think I pulled it off, which I'm really happy about. And then lastly, I'm just making sure all of the details are clear and that I'm happy with everything. Highlights on the nails and the shirt and in the eyes were most important to me, just to show light and life in the character. Oh, and her little earrings, I think they're so cute. I was testing out some type of pattern on the neck part, like the high neck part. However, I just decided to go with clear and smooth with no patterns on there. I think it looked best that way. So I did this on Procreate, of course, and then I just transferred the file over to my laptop and then got it printed with a printing company, just like my previous print I showed the process of a couple of weeks ago. And I really liked how detail came through on the print. It's so close to the digital version, and obviously it's never going to be quite exactly how it would be on a digital version. However, the details were just great on the printed version, and I'm really happy with it. Here I am packaging all of them into cello bags, and I forgot to add the backing, so it didn't bend. I don't know how I forgot this, but I had to go back and add the backing to every single one, which was really annoying, but we got there in the end. But once all of that was done, I used my product label stickers that I made with Procreate and then cut them out with my Cricut and placed them on the bottom left hand corner. I thought it looked best there. That is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing me work on this and it going from sketch to a finished piece of art that I'm so proud of. This is available to purchase on my shop and also on my Etsy shop too, which the links will be down in the description if you guys want to purchase it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss any more of these going forward, and I shall see you guys in my next video.